Yo, we good money. So I'm over here at what is this? This is the Floodwall Trail in Manchester. Been here before. I gotta find the other video. But today's Friday. We out here just trying to get some get a nice little walk in, man. Honestly, I might walk all the way across to the Brown Island side. We gonna see. Ain't really no telling. I'm just going with the flow, for real, for real. This place is nice though. This is the underpass. And yeah. I usually go down to that bottom part down there. But we'll see what I'll do today. Shoot, I don't even know. So we're gonna find out together. But essentially, I'm going to different locations, man. Different parks, different trails, different walks. Sometimes you gotta walk and talk. And like now, this day and age, sometimes we're more comfortable talking with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Even though we talk to a device, we're still talking to ourselves. It's like, no, we're not talking to ourselves because the Most High is always with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his children, to my brothers and sisters. Yeah, got the truest building over here. I'm still learning how to work on this small screen and to make sure that I stay paying attention to my focal points, making sure things are in focus, essentially. But yeah, man, this is what I'm on. The goal is to be more consistent in filming, editing, post-production, hey, what's up, man? And exporting and premiering. Being honest with myself, utilizing my time. And it's kind of crazy because today's a beautiful day, but last night it got down to 47 degrees. You know, I pay attention to this stuff, so 47 degrees, highs is 73. I mean, I don't think that's the most normal thing, like temperature fluctuation. But Virginia has very, very, very weird weather. So some days it could be a 30 degree difference. And we're here in mid-May, and it feels like the very beginning of spring, but in reality, like, we're getting close to summer. So I'm telling you now, dude, like, if we get to June and it's still cold like this, bruh, I mean, I'm honestly gonna say, like, bruh, they controlling the weather. I mean, it's not hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. Just like how Nas said, man. He won't cap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm speaking in a different context. But yeah, I really think they are, in all honesty. Because if it wasn't last year or maybe the year before, our winter, we didn't, hey, what's up, OG?
Yeah, you got it.
We honestly didn't have a winter. I remember one winter, it was super duper warm. Hey, how's it going? And now it's like, it's just cold all the time. Super cold. Colder than it needs to be. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? So, let me just flip the camera and show y'all a little bit. It's a little windy today, so I always, at post-production, I'm bringing down the audio for sure for the wind. But sometimes I don't want to cut out the wind because I want you to really, really understand Honestly, I don't. Even, I might not take it to Browns Island. I might take it down to the Mayo. This is another nice, beautiful shot for sure. Try to hold it. Be steady with it. Steady cam. This allows me to practice my shots, my follow rounds. If you ever hear me breathing hard, it's because I'm always trying to make sure I hold myself steady and breathe throughout walking and holding. Even though this is essentially a gimbal, you know what I'm saying? Just another beautiful pathway. Yeah, man. So I was driving the other night, driving on my way home, and went through some traffic. But this was a weird traffic. This where traffic was more along. It was a staged traffic, and I guess let me explain that. So driving up the highway, going up 295, around 9:10, 9:15, close to 9:30, and there were signs on the highway when I got off, when I got onto the highway saying uh, two right lanes or both right lanes. Ooh, nice Cardinal. Two right lanes closed ahead, merge left. So everybody on the highway had to merge into one lane, the far left lane. And we're driving super duper 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 slow. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that. That was kind of cool. That bird had dinner or breakfast or lunch, depending on where you are, where you're from. And what happened? So yeah, I was driving, and we in the one lane, and as we were driving, I was like super slow, super slow. I'm like, man, this is annoying. Like, man, tell me why. I'm like, yo, this feel like a like they check for someone, like they doing the what do you call it? I can't think of the term right now. It's about to come to me in a second. Excuse me for my scattered thoughts. It looked like the traffic stop. Okay, like they was gonna check and see if people were drinking or whatnot, and that actually wasn't the case. When you started getting up closer towards the front of things, it was um, that wasn't the case. I mean, yeah, there were a lot of cop cars on the side, like whoop 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 over there, and had this big cherry picker that junk went all the way into the sky. Well, not all the way into the sky, but it was like 40, 50 feet in the air, maybe 60 feet in the air. Shoot, maybe 100 feet in the air. Who knows? It was up there though, that's for sure. And then there was this big bus looking thing, kind of like, um, I don't know if you ever played the game Infamous, Second Son, but it was one of those things. It was like one of those big construction type of big buses that looked like it could hold either machinery, people, cargo, or maybe computers. I don't know. But to me, like, the vibe that I got was like, yo, this is they scanning us, bruh. We're going through like a some sort of scan or some sort. It was weird, very 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 awkward, and the big vehicle bus looking thing. It said like something traffic, and I remember seeing posts on social media months ago, like February, March, in other places throughout the United States of America, that they were essentially creating traffic. Like they created that whole situation. And to me, I think that's wild to to create traffic. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow, this is odd. You know what I mean? This is very, very odd. I've seen this before. So what that's telling me is like, in all honesty, like they're getting ready for something. You know what I'm saying? It was like a training course for them because they weren't doing any construction. You know, the world was really nice. Now, I didn't stay long enough to see what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? But I did keep it moving and grooving for sure. The vibes were super off. I'm all about vibes, and the energy was like, yo, they're watching every single person that's driving by. Like, to me, it felt like they were looking for someone, and or they were just scanning people as they go. I don't know. I thought it was weird. You know what I'm saying? If you ever saw something like that or been through something like that, let me know. You may not even never see this video because I'm not on social media, but YouTube at the moment. I'm taking a break from Instagram and Facebook, and honestly, it's been pretty good, man. It's been pretty good to just step away from that, you know. Right now, I'm not listening to anything. I'm about to start playing some music, just so it's not so dead in my headphones. So, thought my headphones was connected. Let's see. Okay, so it is connected. This is iPhone. So Bluetooth. What's up, man? There we go. Yeah, it is a beautiful Friday though, for sure, for sure. No complaints over here. Feel pretty good. Definitely had to come outside. Let me show y'all where I'm at now. I was here about a month ago. Railroad tracks. So, for me personally, I do love shady spots. This is exactly that, a shady spot. And yeah. So, a couple things I wanted to talk about today was about, here's one subject matter, emotional intelligence. Uh, we as human beings, when you get to a certain age, you need to have your own emotional intelligence. And it's not common sense or anything of the sorts. It's one of those things when you have to essentially check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know, thinking about what you're going to say before you say it, knowing what your responses can be, can do to the recipient or to the other person in conversation, or maybe the person that's not in conversation. But you must be aware of how you speak to not only to people, but to yourself as well. Okay? So when you use emotional intelligence, you can sometimes understand like where certain people are coming from when you're in conversation, you know? And some people have good days, some people have bad days, but as long as you have a day above the ground, then it's a great day. Straight up, because not everybody can say the same thing, man. For real. Man, I miss the old days when you could just throw music over stuff, man, and not get copyrighted. You know what I mean? Because I would be just using a lot of funky music, man. People be like, man, I love your music selection. You wouldn't know now because, shoot, throw some music on it, they're going to flag it. For sure. But yeah, as I got older, I started using more emotional intelligence and started learning more about myself and my tics and what makes me go and what makes me operate in a certain way and fashion. And I started realizing, like, wow, if I start changing my approach to how I approach life and how I speak to people, I'm gonna get better results and the results that I'm actually looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because once you try something enough times, then you should get a grasp on essentially what do you want out of a situation or of a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I've never came from, well, I'm not gonna say that, but as long as I remember, I've never been into like manipulation. I don't want to manipulate you to make you do something or say something or be something that you don't want to be or that I want you to be. I think that shit is weird, honestly. I think that's very weird. To try to manipulate another human being to do things is weird to me. And some people will probably differ. You get what I'm saying? Just like on some human, man to man, woman to woman. Like, that's what I'm speaking on. On the people that are narcissists. Y'all are weird, dude. Here's another spot, yo. We about to go down here, cool by the water. You know how that go. You know how that go. The birds. Sun shining, baby. Another part of the James, baby. Another part of the James. It's rough down here. Rough down here, man. Got your wall graffiti. Chappelle Roan was here. Emotional intelligence. Right here is pretty good. Let's see. This should be better framing. Had the water in the background. I'm starting to be more aware of how I'm framing. You know what I'm saying? I think what I'll do is I'll double check on the app just to make sure. And that's another thing that I should have did a couple times is double check my frame within the DJI app, because obviously the device can connect to your phone, your smart device. And let's see, we're connected. Yeah, we're good. Money. This looks really good. I like how you can see the shutter speed 1/3200, which makes sense because it's super bright out here. And ISO at 50. I appreciate it. Yeah, this background's super tough. Oh, we're good money, baby. Straight up. Good money. So, just out here cool. Feel me? Just doing my thing, baby. Alright, we're gonna get back to these beats. Keep that in the pocket. I'm a person that really loves depth. I'm super big on depth. I like things to be in depth. I'm never surface level. Because surface level, for the most part, doesn't tell the whole story, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more that you can know about a certain situation when you look deeper within it. You know what I'm saying? You can get better answers. So I kind of take that everywhere I go, you know? Depth. Looking for depth in people, depth in life, depth in the ups and downs. Why? Why does this do this? And why is it like that? It's good to ask questions. It's good to question reality. It's good to question your mind sometimes. Because you will get thoughts, and these thoughts for real just be some things, certain programs like television, music, social media, they will implant thoughts into your mind and ideas that may not be necessarily good for you. So you got to be aware of that at all times, you feel what I'm saying? Straight up. I read a book on it. But, you know, if you know death, you know you have a good understanding of frequency. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta check the frequency. And if the frequency brings you to a lower frequency, a lower vibration, don't hold on to it. Challenge it. Challenge it with higher understanding, with love and appreciation. If you really go in depth with yourself, then you'll start understanding that a lot of things are already embedded within our genetic code. And the world has a way of just like painting a certain narrative for you. You don't have to buy into every single narrative that's thrown at you. My G, my guy, my girl, my brother, my sister. You don't have to. The choice is really yours. You know, everybody walks their path. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, everybody walks their own path. Some people are blessed to have the right people in their life to show them what their path should be. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody has that blessing. Not everybody knows what they're supposed to do or where they're supposed to go or how they're supposed to act. Some people don't have the same things, the same upbringings. You know what I'm saying? There's certain resources and tools. Because I'm 1,000% sure there is like 1 million people plus that will be able to utilize my resources to the fullest potential and be in a way better spot in life than I am. But then there are a lot of times when you gotta understand, like, and I tell myself this because I know it's true, is that you gotta know that everything is right. There is no wrong. You get what I'm saying? And when it comes to the timing and where I'm at in life, it really be about the mindset and the attitude and how you look at things, how you perceive life, and then how you act to it, how you react to it, how you act, how you move, how you step. You step with intention. You gotta step with intention every day. I came out here with intention to get fresh air, to let the smoke blow in the wind. You get what I'm saying? Cause just like these ashes, man, these ashes are like my problems. I ain't trying to hold on to it, so I'm gonna let it blow in the wind. Sometimes it's good to dance. Dancing is good for your blood, good cardiovascular workout. You get what I'm saying? This is amazing. Richmond is a beautiful place. A lot of beautiful people. It is crazy because there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad, but it's just all about what you focus on. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the bad and I can see the good within a bad situation, and sometimes I can see bad in a good situation. But as I gotten older and more rooted within my faith, now I'm starting to see clearly God is in the situation at all times. All praise to the Most High. You feel me? Like, just because you go through something bad don't mean God ain't right there, right beside you, blocking out fatal injuries. Sometimes he wants you in the thicket of it so you can, like, you know what I'm saying, understand how the battlefield feels and know that to have faith that the Most High is always with you. Like when David was in a lot of warfare. You feel me? Just how David was wrestling. We do the same thing. We wrestle with a lot of things in our lives, yo. Whether it's addiction or, man, confidence, you know what I mean? Maybe health, maybe appearance or voice or speech. You know, good Zah make you do that, man. You know, I'm training. I tell you what, I was very, very, very shy growing up. And I take this right here, right now, as therapy, baby. You feel me? Like, I'm really out here at the water, lunchtime, you feel me? I'm really out here at the James Floodwall Trail. This is where I'm at, baby. That was a blue heron. I try to tell you, no cat. That was another one. I didn't even know it was two. So that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. But yeah, this is therapy, baby. You gotta get fresh air, yo. You gotta get fresh air. You gotta get fresh air, dude. You have to. Know that they pollute our air, putting chemicals and metals and all types of stuff within the clouds, within the rain that's going down, boom, boom. Poisoning our foods and everything. Just try your best to detox, yo. Try your best to detox, and the things that you can't avoid, try to endure. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Life is super challenging, but life is super beautiful at the same time. Like I said, bruh, It's all about how you perceive things. And the world be throwing on a lot of negative, you feel me? The worldly. But, and I say but, like you can choose. You can choose what you want to, you know what I'm saying, allow into your space mentally, physically, and spiritually. As if you're a child, you can't though. I'm sorry. So, you know, certain circumstances growing up, and maybe not even growing up, even, you know what I'm saying? Look, let's just say I'm very open-minded. And a lot of times I love being wrong because it makes me feel human. I don't want to be right all the time. You feel me? I don't want to feel like I'm right all the time. And one thing about me, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get my own experience. So when I come to you and you look at my videos, this is coming from my lens. You dig what I'm saying? I can't really speak for everybody, but at the same time, I'm trying to be more uplifting and more positive and use my voice correctly. You get what I'm saying? Instead of talking about all the negative things in life, I choose to focus on the good things in life that God has already given us. Life in itself. You get what I'm saying? I can't escape the fact that, they're doing a lot of evil things, you know what I'm saying? The people in powers across the world. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when all this chaos is going on in the outside, that's when it's time for you. At least this is what I do. I go in. You get what I'm saying? I go in. I'm a kid. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm a kid. You get what I'm saying? Thirsty. I need some water. Ooh. Hey, no, you ain't gotta do all that. Go ahead, hold up. See? DJI be going crazy. Hey, right here, buddy. Hey, buddy. You looking at the sun, nigga. You going blind. Look at me. Hey, bro. Look at me. Oh, man. Why you staring at the sun, bro? It's crazy. See, you gotta talk to the... And y'all want AI... They want AI to run it, bro. Man, I'm gonna tell you this now, bro. Hey, look. Oh. AI ain't new. They been had it. It's been around. It's the ghost within the machine. It's the ghost within the shell. Just like the old animes in the 90s. Okay? Keep it funky with you. Keep it real funky with you. Real smelly. Allergies. You can still smell it. Oh. See? You know, they say God don't like ugly, but God watches my stuff every time. I'm trying to tell you. Most person probably, you know, but whatever. It's besides the case. Let me get back to where I was positioning. You know. When I try to position myself to be better, I be having to get physical, man. Feel me? So now, my hands is off, you feel me, of the whole situation. I let God handle it, you get what I'm saying? I let him position me. Because me personally, I get tired personally. Burnt out on trying it my way. You know what I mean? Most people are like, oh man, you're so smart and you should be, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Nigga, as much as I know and experience in life and learn, when I show off these skills, right, it always becomes an ego thing. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm just able to just do it better than people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, not being, you just flexible, baby. Just flexible. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta figure it out. Get it right and get it done. You get what I'm saying? That's what I learned from one of my bosses when I was in the trenches. You feel me? Really in the trenches, underneath. Grunt work, you get what I'm saying? Sweating, bleeding. Really going through it just to get, you know what I'm saying, a check. You know what I mean? Make sure that me and the homie, we good money, you feel me? Make sure me and the bro, we good money, like, you know what I mean? Bills is gonna be paid. We gonna have something to sip on. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna be smoking, baby. For sure. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know? So, I think I'll just pick and choose. You know what I mean? My battles. You got little dogs coming, I'm about to have to pick up the camera, bro. There's 3 little dogs. Y'all niggas ain't get me, bro. I need a backpack there. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'll hold off on the J. Temperature fluctuation, man. I'm telling you. Temperature fluctuation has me like allergies going up and down. Hey, how's it going? It's a nice spot, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right?
You get the city and the river.
Yeah, definitely. Got a turtle out there. Got a duck over there. Got some herons over there. I already know I got a cottonmouth, so look, we're gonna turn that. It was cool keeping my distance, but yeah. I'm Cherokean, you feel me? So I personally, I like tobacco. So tobacco, flour. I like my vegetables. I eat my fruits. You get what I'm saying? And I'm almost like a little tough subject. And I'm thinking right now, like, right? I ate meat yesterday. Got allergies. So I got a meat allergy. So that means that clarifies what they were saying. Oh, see how the dog started barking? That clarified what I just said. Feel me? So them niggas is poison and they putting that shit in there, bro. This shit might not make you too, nigga. You feel me? Not that part. But wind's blowing very, very, very hard. For sure. Coming to you live from Richmond, Virginia. Cool, dope, scenic spots. You know what I'm saying? Use the spot if you're a photographer or videographer. If you're a news reporter or anything, dude. Like, I don't own the land. We share the land. You know what I'm saying? Here at the Jams. Here at the Jams.